Well, John, if the lads channelled the disappointment from Saturday as you'd have hoped throughout the week?
Yeah, we want a mix of disappointment from the game because of the way that we ended up losing it and how well we performed to come over. Nothing was really disappointing, but yeah, the week's been pretty positive, and yeah, that's the fine line I think that we're trying to balance. We do want a lot of positivity, but we have to make sure that we don't let the sort of things that happen to us at the weekend keep happening.
What are the key elements you need to take from that Burnley defeat into the weekend?
I thought it was a really positive performance. I thought we controlled the game for large parts, even though we didn't have a huge amount of possession. So defensively really solid. I think we restricted Burnley to some crosses and shots that they wouldn't have been particularly pleased with. And then on the flip side, counter-attacked really well. I thought we took our goal really well, a really good team move. And the bits that we need to do better out of those small moments that mean the difference between drawing the game, winning the game and losing it as we did, where we don't make the best decisions. And when things are going the way they are for us at the moment, we end up getting punished. So we have to be much better to make sure that we don't put ourselves in that situation.
What work has gone in this week to try and improve the squad in those small moments that you mentioned?
A lot of it's been in the analysis room because I think when we see the lads training, the boys are at it, they're sharp, don't make those errors, don't really switch off, and in games it is a bit different. So it's just about working around that mentality and making sure when we do get into the last 5 minutes of games we see them out properly. And whether we're winning games like we were at Leeds and Middlesbrough or drawing the game at Barnsley, we have to make sure that we do come away with a positive result.
How has training been this week?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been good. We've had some tired bodies, I think, on Monday and Tuesday from the game at the weekend, as you would expect. I think it was the highest output of the season, and it was a long travel on the way back. We have to make sure that we get that out of our system, and we'll be nice and fresh and ready to go at the weekend.
What's the latest injury news, particularly Marco Mane, Ksini Yengi, Conor Shaughnessy?
Mark's been back training, so we're hopeful that if this weekend is probably slightly too soon for him. He's only been back training for a day, so I don't think we're going to risk that. Mark will be back for the Stoke game, hopefully. I think Conor, again, we'll see how he is on Friday, so he's touch and go, but we'll see how he fares on Friday. And what was the other one you mentioned?
It was Ksini Yengi.
Ksini Yengi has been out on the grass, looking good, but not ready for the weekend.
What are your thoughts on Sheffield United? What has your sort of analysis told you about them?
Well, we watched them the other night when they played Hull live on TV, and I thought they were a really good side. Won the game 2-0, broke on the counter a couple of times really well, very well organised, got some really good players, and obviously Chris Wilder knows exactly what he's doing at this level and the level above, to be honest. So I think it's a really difficult game. It's a side that is full of talent everywhere you look, which is great. Another amazing game, I think, to come down to Fratton Park, but certainly a side that again, another one of the first 7 that we've played. You look all over the pitch, and they've got sort of attacking talent everywhere, and they've got really solid defensive players as well that have been excellent at this level. So a really good test for us. I think it's going to be a really good test. We're really looking forward to it. I think we've proven ourselves against a lot of the top sides in the division. We haven't quite been there, but we've been there for 95-96% of the time, and we need to really kick on and get those final few percentages to make sure that we're on a level playing field with these sides.
What are their key threats? Do you think we're going to have to deal with at the weekend?
You can single out a few, but honestly, you look at across the front four with the likes of Kiefer Moore, O'Hare, Hamer, Raksaki. Just those 4 in isolation. You think that's a hell of a front line to have. And in behind it, they've got players aplenty as well. Some that we know about, the likes of Harrison Burrows at left back. Souttar's had a very solid championship career, and I feel a bit unfair missing a few of the other boys out. So we have to look at Sheffield United. We look at what their strengths are, and we'll look at what their weaknesses are as well, and we'll try and get after that too. So we've got to be really positive about our own performance, really positive about ourselves, and make sure that we do everything we possibly can so that before, during and after the game, Sheffield United are talking about us as well.
It's been a particularly disappointing and it's been a hard couple of results recently, but knowing that the supporters aren't going to be too downhearted at the weekend and will stick behind you, how much can that help you and the boys?
It's going to help a huge amount, and I think what we need is a combination of that support this weekend and also to really make it a difficult place to play. And I think that we've been really well backed in the last couple of games, and I think that the next level for Fratton Park is to and we have to provide that on the pitch. We've got to provide it on the pitch. We've got to also make it really intimidating place to come as well. So not feel too sorry for ourselves when things don't go our way, and really make it difficult for Sheffield United for the former 90 minutes. And I'm just hoping that the fans will be able to replicate that as well, because the support we've had this season has been amazing.